Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We got Paul back in here with us, and this is Paul's second adjustment ever here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. We adjusted him first time in June of 2018. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
Would you mind sharing with our YouTube audience how that did for you, how long that lasted?
It helped me a lot. I felt like my back was locked up, and now I'm better.
Well, you were better until recently.
Until now, yeah, so I've come back. So.
Yeah. And what did you come back here for? Why would you choose to come back here?
Because this is the greatest place to come and get adjusted at. This guy is the man.
Quick fix, huh?
That's right.
Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna bring up an interesting subject here today. Today, by the way, Texas Governor Greg Abbott has opened the entire state of Texas up and 100% business for everybody. No face mask requirements anymore. And we thank him for being such a great leader in the state of Texas, and we support him in 100% of the way in doing things, because I think he's done a great job throughout this pandemic.
Absolutely.
You know, if you want to wear a mask and come in here, I'm not going to tell you have to take it off, but if you don't want to wear one, I'm not the mask police, so I'm not going to make you wear one either.
There you go. That's awesome.
And I want to address a couple of YouTube videos that was brought to my attention by another patient of mine, of chiropractors out there reviewing my adjusting techniques and trashing it online because they don't understand it really, and they think that it's violent and hurting people. Well, I mean, people just like Paul, they get adjusted, they can go a year, 2 years sometimes without ever having to come back because they felt so good afterwards, right?
You know, I see a lot of them doing the same kind of adjustments you're doing.
They're trying to. Yeah. You know, that Y strap thing doesn't work though. I'm not a big fan of the Y strap at all.
Me either.
Yeah, because it doesn't work, it doesn't lock the pelvis in. But you know, I've been doing this for 40 years now, and not one time have I ever had a patient even allege that they were injured on this technique. It's really hard to injure people on this technique because you're doing a Y-axis adjustment. You got the entire spine ligaments that run parallel front and back and side all the way down the spine. So I'm a pretty strong guy, and I have martial arts training, a couple of black belts, and if I wanted to break somebody's neck, I know how to, but I also know how not to. And I think that's important when you're a patient.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, that puts all my new patients at ease. Yeah, I know how to break your neck. But anyways, this video is dedicated to the men and women of the state of Texas and the governor and his staff, and we just really thank him for leading Texas into the new era of being a Texan.
That's right.
Because, you know, we don't let things get us down. We've been healthy the whole time. And I personally cannot wear a mask because I can't breathe.
Me either.
So, you came in with one today, I said, you don't have to wear it if you don't want to.
I take them off as soon as I can.
Yeah, same here. I mean, we practice all the cleanliness, wash your hands, social distance, but there is really no social distancing in what we do because I'm having to touch people all day long.
And you got to work.
Yeah, but I do wash my hands frequently.
There you go.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to go show you what Paul's posture looks like after 3 years of getting an adjustment. So let's have you close your eyes, Paul, and bend your head forward and backwards for me, please, sir. Does that pull a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, now backwards. That kink up a little bit right there at the edge. Okay, back to neutral. Okay, you see sleeping on a big pillow again, I see. See how your head's way forward? Just a little bit left of center as well today. Pelvis is not too bad. You're a little left down there as well. Okay, so since it's been 3 years since I've adjusted Paul, I'm going to adjust him on the BioPhysics table first. I've already done his examination already, and he came out clear on that. Orthopedically, neurologically, he's intact. No new accidents or trauma since his last visit. Let's lay you back on your tummy for me, please, Paul.
All right.
His left leg's short by 1/2 inch down here. Now when I bring it up, it gets even, and that tightens up in his low back and his thighs. So that's a positive Nautilus and Deerfield on the left. And that is a very valuable chiropractic analysis technique to evaluate the short leg and the causation of that. So I'm going to adjust his left SI first, then his right SI, and then the sacrum right down the center. E-Day on his entire lumbar spine. lower thoracics. Yeah, keep breathing. We'll have to bust up that concrete again. So you're even now. This should feel a little easier, but you tell me. That still tighten up as much?
No.
Okay. You're gonna feel your head popping up on this next one. Good. Okay, let's turn you on your back, please. I just love these chiropractors who've been practicing 15, 20 years, commenting on my 40-year experience of doing this and trashing my technique when they don't know anything about it. There, okay. Put both arms out, palms facing up. You know, the chiropractors here in Texas that were trashing my technique initially, they came here and had it done on themselves. So if you think that this technique is dangerous, or you don't think it's helpful, I invite you to come here to our office in Houston and see for yourself. In fact, we're teaching other chiropractors how to do this technique now. Let this go, my hand. Let go. There we go. See, I'm gonna make you taller from both ends, Paul. I'm gonna decompress you from both ends. Breathe. There we go. Okay, let's set you up. Face this way. Let me help you up. There we go.
Already feel better.
Yeah. Paper's giving me a hard time this morning. And I still have the crinkle paper, which I like. If you want crinkleless paper, go see Dr. Bender. There you go, with your right shoulder. Yep, and left shoulder. Okay, let me have this. You trying to help me?
Yeah.
There we go. Works better if I do it. Yep. I'm not gonna break anything, I assure you.
Feels good.
Yep. All right, Paul, let's come over and lay on this table next. Now, you haven't even been on my new table yet, have you? This is different than the one you had before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
this is my baby here.
I've been on this one.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I think
What?
so.
No, since 2018.
It was the old decompression table.
Yeah, the other one was similar to this.
Okay.
Lay on your back with your butt here, head up this way. There we go.
About right.
Yes, sir. Just let your legs relax. The table's gonna lift them up. So I'm gonna pin both your pelvic bones in with these big old pins here. Slide down under here just a little bit more. There you go.
Now for the fun part.
Yep.
That's tight.
Yep.
Too tight.
That's not too tight, but I got it tight. Just breathe shallowly. No, I know.
Legs.
Well, they're up, so just not up as high. There we go. There we go. Okay. Breathe through your nose. I want you to wiggle your left ear. There it is, right there. You should have felt that one all the way down. Oh.
I did.
Good.
Feels great.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Okay, let go. Yep. There you go. Good job. You know, there is a reason that I've been doing this technique for 40 years, and there's a reason people like Paul come back to see us after 2-3 years of being gone.
Mm-hmm.
Our patients stay, pay, and refer because of the results they get, not because I'm doing some gimmick on them.
That's right.
Gimmicks don't last long anyway. We're going to surprise the world this year and next year with some of the information that's coming out on this technique. It's going to be published. I can't talk about it right now, but it's going to set a lot of the critics on the tail end of trashing my technique. Okay, try that same thing again. This should feel a little smoother, but you tell me.
Oh yeah.
Take a look in the mirror now. Your shoulder squared right off. So, Paul, what would you tell skeptical chiropractors about this treatment versus the other treatments that you've had previously?
Well, I've been to a few
Right.
chiropractors, and you by far are the best around. And I tell people about you all the time.
Yeah, thanks. And we don't claim to be the best, but we let our patients do the talking for us, and there's a reason they come back here as opposed to going anywhere else. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, where we adjust on the XYZ axes on every patient, every visit. We'll see y'all soon.